You can see I have a new guitar in my shop, but it's not mine and it's not going to be mine. This guitar is one of the guitars that the older woman got from her brother, and two of them she gave to me. You remember the Fender Telecaster and the Washburn acoustic guitar that we worked on earlier this year, and now she wants to sell this guitar. Not to me, I'm just the one who should check everything and find out the actual value. I checked online on Reverb what this guitar could potentially cost. Yeah, I found the guitar. It's in a little bit better shape, but it has the same year and the same specs that were sold for 4,900 something euros, which is a lot of money. So we really have to check this instrument, find everything that's not good anymore, find out everything that we can fix and that we can fix easily, and maybe find some things that have a negative effect on the price. So let's open this up and come a little bit closer. So this is a PRS, a Paul Reed Smith guitar, and I found out that it's from 1988. Yeah, this is a maple top, a quilted maple top, I think. Not that much figure in it, but on the sides there's a little bit of figure. Yeah, the strings are obviously broken and old, and we have a lot of dirt. That is not a big problem. Yeah, so let's build everything apart and check for more problems that we may can find. So the first thing I noticed, the tremolo bar is missing. So the first thing I write down is missing tremolo bar, and then I'm going to check for everything else. So we have a few problems with the finish. One is here, and one is there. This dents that came over the time, and we have a very ugly discoloration here. I'm not sure what happened there, if it was from the production or came in later, but it looks like it's underneath the finish. And on the outside here we have some black discoloration, but that's on there. We can clean that off, I think, as this is typical wear on the back. A few scratches from the jeans, and so yeah, that's okay. Oh, we have a little bit bigger dents down here. A few dents on the side. So before we can take a look at the neck and the fretboard, we'll take off the strings. Oh, one thing. I noticed something. Get you a little closer. So I realized something. The strings do not fit in the nut very well. The the big E string. That works. But if you look at the small strings here, don't know, focus there. Can you see that? Somebody filed that down, but the strings can rattle around in there. That's not good. We have these locking tuners that looked like they work pretty fine. I never seen this before, but it's pretty straightforward. I figured it out, so you can do too. It's just putting the string in and turn this till it's tight. The cover of the cover plate for the truss rod is missing. This is what the tuners looked, and the missing truss rod cover, and then the saddle, the nut again, and the big problem, I don't know if I can get that focused. So you can see the dents in the fretboard. That's working. Oh, I hope that it's good now, and you can see the dents in the fret wires and the dents in the fretboard. They are very, what is that, 2 mil, 2.5 mil. And then we have the typical problems of an older guitar. There's a lot of grease and dirt. I can take a scalpel blade so you can better see what I'm talking about. If I squint, can you see that? All the dirty stuff is coming off here. I'm not sure if you can tell, but we have some dents inside pickups. So first of all, the pickups coming apart here. They're falling apart here, there. I think we can fix that. And we have, I don't know what happened there. Did somebody slip with the screw? No, that's too deep. I take you over in a few seconds so you can see there's all the pickup, what is it called? It's not the cover, it's the top plate that has so deep dents in it. I don't know what happened there. So it looks like somebody tried to sand it flush, but it didn't work the way he wanted to be. I take you over. It's a little bit difficult to see on the camera. Can you see that? These dents in there? They're about 1.5 mil deep. Here's another one. And then you can see that it's sanded flush at some point. And the same thing here. We have the dent right all the way back. They didn't sand, but this is all sanded. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, and that's what I expected but didn't hope. It's not a dent, it's really scraped away. So the technique with the hot soldering iron and the steam will not work. Yeah, so it's the customer choice what to do now. I will call her and either I will pull out all the threads or I will just clean the fretboard off. So it's time to finish this project. Everything is cleaned, all the things that were not perfect are a little bit better now, like the fretboard, it's cleaned and flat again, flattish, because the big dents I couldn't get out. Now I started to string up the guitar, and I have a few issues. First, I never used this type of locking tuners before, and I had to figure out how they work. I think I got it right. It's a little bit difficult to get the thicker strings in. The small strings, they're very easy to get in, but the thicker strings, it's a little bit difficult. But it feels like it's locked and I can tune it up. We do the same thing to the high E string, so you can see. Tuning up. The high E string. So now the high E string is tuned up. We check in the 12th fret. So now the high E string is tuned up. I'm pushing down on the 12th fret, which is a little bit low, and we check the flageolet. Which is pretty much the same as we can go a little bit higher, I think. So I tighten the screw. It's retuned. Check the 12th fret. And I check the flageolet, and everything is right. And this is what I'm doing to every string now.